welcome back to GreedFall. Just, yeah, it seems like we are at the end of the game, preparing for the last great mission, Great War, getting all factions together to fight against Constantine, which I don't like that much, because he's funny. I mean, they didn't even really talk. I mean, he could have said, Constantine, wait for a second, let us talk this through. No. Instead of this, Constantine just ran away and... Normally Constantine's not totally corrupted, he's a good guy, man. You just talk with him and say... Maybe he just doesn't really know what he's doing and stuff, man, you know. Hey, fuck you, eh. It's not the best idea to make such high stairs if you cannot really program the stairs. I mean, when I walk the stairs it looks really off.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you?
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the attacks you sustained?
Yes, you thought that this guardian who sent us the animals couldn't have been acting alone.
And I was right, sadly.
You're hesitating. Are you afraid of my reaction?
Indeed. As the person responsible is none other than my cousin, Constantine.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided to wage war on us? And thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate these creatures?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you, believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather suspicious miracle. Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegad of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the island entirely by himself. And I know that for this purpose he will soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. I will go and find the other factions, of course. But we need the help of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
The idea that we would protect the Sanctuary from an insular demon is completely insane. But you have helped us several times, and I trust your judgment. You can count on our help. My men will fight by your side.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Thanks to your wisdom, we have a chance to prevail. I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet.
I must leave you.
Naturally.
Not sure if this game has different outcomes and there are several endings, or only one. Because we have a good reputation with all those factions here, you know, everyone is nice. Congregation Merchant is our own, they became suspicious and a bit hostile when we talked with Constantine the last time, and it didn't really make sense. Or maybe it's like he later came back and told them to be against us. I'm not sure if there was also the coin guard then, but see all the others. No, the coin guard is nice there, okay. All the others are friendly, nice and friendly. So yeah, but if you were not nice and friendly with them, I'm not even sure if you can be not. Because if you do the missions, you more or less naturally come. But maybe, I'm not sure, maybe sometimes you also have other... If you really want to fuck it up, I think you probably have this chains too. But no, some alchemy. So, I think magic potion also is half. Anyway, I'm not sure if they... Oh no, it's different what they use. So yeah, if you are bad with some of the factions, or we will not help you. So
What brings you here on our Manawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkus. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Devosh-Tire should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming, and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enonmil Frichtemann warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I already convinced some other factions to support us, but I also need the help of your people, because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enonmil Frichtemann cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Deirdre will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enonmil Frichtemann speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teofredi couldn't have a better High King.
Yeah, maybe if we've chosen Daedra, how she's called, she might, she wanted the other people gone. If she would have, I'm not sure if she would have done this in this game, but if she would have made them go away, then there would be no allies apart from the savages to fight the guys. But I mean, it was obvious that now that the savages will help us, because I mean, even Elmund Frichtemann, how he's called, was saying it when they would not obey Elmund Frichtemann, it would be strange. They are the ones who have the most to lose or to win. Fuck shit here. And there's another village. It looks exactly like this, but there the fast travel point is downstairs. And it just looked for a second it was downstairs, even though I was wondering if I was not upstairs. But much traveling involved now. But it's something that should pay out. Oh wait, maybe we should get also this.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against who?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hignet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different Guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the Guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Teofridy. He is preparing to attack the Volcano Sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, de Sade. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us.
Precisely. I have already gathered support, but I need as many allies as possible.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Abner. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, Desarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nords.
You can. My men aren't really used to fighting on land, but they will be by your side. You have proven time and time again that we can trust you.
Thank you, Admiral.
May the winds be in your favor, Desarde. You'll need all the help you can get.
Lord Desarde, how can I be of service to you?
I have come to ask for your help.
I'm at your service, Your Excellency. What is it you want from me?
We need reinforcements to protect the sanctuary of the islanders, north of the island.
Very well. I will send some troops there. But may I ask who or what they will be fighting?
Creatures, in great numbers. And probably my cousin.
I beg your pardon?
As your men must have told you, he has changed a lot recently. Ever since he was cured of the Malachor and bonded to the island, he has become obsessed with power. He is now targeting the heart of the island. If he succeeds, we're all doomed.
I have indeed heard reports of the governor's peculiar behavior. Since he is our employer, I asked my men to turn a blind eye. But thanks to your help, we avoided dishonor. I won't forget it. If you're telling me that we're in danger and that we need to go to this sanctuary, we'll go.
Thank you, Commander.
Anything else?
I have to go. Goodbye.
I also have a lot to do. Until next time, Your Excellency.
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
No, thank you.
Short break.
Hello, Glenda.
Björt Tirtomadon Olmenawi. What can I do for you?
To tell you that men are going to come all the way to the sanctuary. Some Renaigse.
I thank you for coming to warn me in person. But our High King has already spoken to me. I am disgusted to welcome warriors of the faraway island. But the decision is not mine. And in truth, we do not have the choice, do we?
No. It is all of Tirfredi and Enonmil Frichterman that's in danger. We have need of every able warrior to protect them. You need to prepare yourself as well. I fear that you will not be spared.
We will fight, have no doubts. Because such is our duty and our will. These are our lands that are attacked.
I have no doubt. Good luck, Glenda.
May the rocks give you their toughness. You shall need it more than everyone else. Can I do anything else for you?
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelem se.
Wasn't there also once an east road something?
You on all Manawi! We'll make it for you.
Hello, rare beasts. I wonder whether we will have the choice of saving or killing Constantine, or maybe even switching sides. Okay, I don't guess we will have the chance to get on his side now that you clearly are against him. Maybe it's too probably to save, but it would be cool. Shame that you could not level up the sword a bit more. That's already a strong sword, alright. How do they get the idea that Constantine's hideout might be here? I mean, nobody said anything about it, and you did not witness him going here. So this is so random. Oh, Constantine's secret hideout. No, we don't have to search it. It's already there. In the map. Someone wrote it in the map. Oh, that's
the cave that Constantine indicated in his note shouldn't be very far.
Let's be careful. He probably put some guards at the end. Bit of pain on my blade. Let's go!
Who are they? What were they doing here? Constantine's guard? Or just some random idiots?
Bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Maybe he mentioned his hideout in his notes in his office.
Constantine has marked several places on this map. I recognize some of them. They are sacred places for the natives, places of connection. This place, this journal. My poor Constantine, you have completely lost your mind. What are you hoping to achieve with these rituals?
No Donegad has ever done such a thing. It goes against the balance that we are defending. Enon Mir Frichtemann was right. Your cousin wants power. He is feeding from the strength of Tyr Fredi.
So much so that he's threatening Enon Mir Frichtemann himself. He wants to take his place. To think he's been plotting this absurd plan for weeks. He even used us to achieve it. The intruder in the sanctuary was certainly sent by him, to scout the place. We'll need to gather allies if we're going to stop him. But we will also have to weaken him and break apart the bonds that he's established.
In that case, it would be best to go see Duncus. After all, he did say that his clan knew how to heal the earth, didn't he? And Merv is a bit too hostile.
You're right. Let's go and find him.
Because everyone writes their secrets in this game and it leaves them open on a table somewhere. And probably it also mentioned this. This place was probably mentioned in his office. This red thing, it's the first time I'm noticing that this is a volcano. We always said this red thing in the background looked like some tree or stuff. Okay, it's like, okay, it's a volcano. I mean, this time it's okay, but most of the time it's poorly made. You just see the red thing and you are wondering, well, what the fuck is this? It would look like some kind of yeah, some kind of bizarre constellation of sky constellation or whatever. I mean, everyone Frictamen will already be dead. Everyone Frictamen will already be dead until we get there, because we are traveling like all the time. Or the armies already are there and did all the job and defended him. Because we are zigzagging the island all the time.
What brings you here on Manawi?
As I've told you before, my cousin bonded himself in many places before he decided to target the heart of the island.
You did tell me, and you must know that by doing so, he has acquired a power that no Donegada has ever possessed.
That is why I need your help. We need to break some of his bonds in order to weaken him.
Rest assured, all the Donegada will answer to the call of their Hoi King. And with their help, we will heal the wound your cousin has opened. However, to accomplish this, it is I who will need your help.
What can I do?
During the ritual, the one who is bonding himself spills some of his blood near the base of a stone. And this blood summons a guardian. The guardian lifts the stone so that it may serve as an anchor point for the bond. The only way to break this bond is to have a guardian topple the stone. We will be able to do it, but these rituals take a long time. Too long to be done quickly. So, in the meantime, you must prevent your cousin from drawing magic from the place. Here, take these seeds and plant them at the bottom of your cousin's bonding stones. These plants grow very fast, and their roots will prevent him from drawing the strength of Tifradi. However, you must be careful, because the guardians corrupted by him will come to defend the stones.
Thank you, Dunkus.
And thank you for wanting to stop your cousin. Don't worry. I will send my people to finish the work of the plants I have given you.
Wow, thanks for the club, buddy. What should I do with this fucking shit? 2 stones, strength 5 I need for this fuck. Check out my blade and 536 minerals. Blade of the Forgotten Blood people. Whereas the stylish sword would have been cooler. I mean, this blade doesn't really look that awesome. It's a bit shitty. It would be like a nice, really awesome sword would have been cooler. No, long sword. A real king thing. It would be cool if all companions would fight in the final battle alongside you. Yeah, much traveling, much saving, because it's coming on to an end here. The end is coming closer.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Let's plant the seed Dunkus gave us at the base of the raised stone. Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Doneigada of Dunkus's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Maimanundanem. Do you need something?
I must leave you.
I mean, while this is a good idea here, this to do some shit while it loads, it's also a bit annoying. I always have to run this extra bit there. But still not a bad idea, not a bad thing. Again, so we just recycle the Guardian fight or what? Or we already killed the Guardian here.
See if you can ward off this fate!
We can access the stone now. That part is a seed. Look! The plant seems to be growing extremely fast. The Donegada of Duncas's clan are sure to be here soon to finish breaking the bond.
Short break. Already gathered my own companions there. Well, so maybe we'll go on, really go in with all of them. I mean, normally it wouldn't make any sense if we wouldn't go in with all of them. I mean, you get all those armies together, then you're like, I only take 4 or 5. Or 4, how many were we? I think 5.
How are you feeling, my child? What you are about to do is difficult.
Don't make it harder than it has to be, Petrus. Fighting against your cousin isn't pleasant, but it's the only logical thing to do.
A nicer way of saying he has no choice.
Indeed. I must stop Constantine, regardless of what it may cost me. Not only to obtain an antidote to the Malachor, but also to save this island.
I have learned many things by your side, and thanks to you, I was able to give my mother back to the earth. I won't forget this. And this is my land, my people. I will be by your side. You will not go through this ordeal alone.
What's happened to Constantine is regrettable. But you're doing what must be done. You're a good person, Greenblood. And you can count on your old master of arms to protect you.
We will all be with you. After all, this concerns all of us, doesn't it?
Naturally.
We will be by your side to support you both physically and spiritually.
Thank you. You have been precious allies, and you are proving once more the value of your friendship. Now let's go. It'll be a shame if we arrive too late.
The entrance to the sanctuary has been forced. A fight took place here.
Constantine managed to get through. Let's hurry.
Shame if the fight with the armies already was over. I mean, it would have been... I expected some kind of cutscene or something where all the armies are coming. Seems like there already were some guys here, okay.
Disade, glad to see you. Sadly, we couldn't stop your cousin.
He suddenly stormed our position, along with a horde of enraged creatures. We didn't stand a chance.
And now there are beasts attacking us relentlessly. My men are doing all they can to stop them.
We thought it best to stay here to keep the path open for you, should you want to face your cousin.
Thank you. You did well. I'll do everything in my power to catch him and stop him from carrying out his plan. Keep holding on as long as you can. I need to be able to reach him.
Wait, there's a group of creatures coming.
May the enlightened protect me in this battle. Poison on my blade. Go on, let's go!
I hope you are ready to take a potion if you want to cast more spells. I hope you
I'll stay here with them, Greenblood.
He's right. We must help them stop these creatures.
Are you sure?
Every minute gained is a minute that allows you to save us.
Glad to have you with us, Kurt. Just like the good old days.
And thank you too, Afra. It is an honor.
Enough with the talking, Greenblood. Go.
And stop Constantine. I'd hate to be doing this for nothing.
In that case, thank you. And good luck to both of you.
What? I mean, what is this? All the army or what? I mean, I got armies from so many. Where are the others? mean, those 5 guys here, I mean, are you fucking shitting me? And now 2 of my people will stay behind? Fuck you, eh. I thought it was so cool to be with them, and now they stay behind, man. Motherfuckers. Wow, I mean, too kind that I could run all my companions for like 20 seconds. Could have put them in the final battle alongside me. Yeah, another 3 guys from those huge armies. I mean, that's a bit disappointing. I mean, I expect a huge war. The cutscene where they're like storming into the monsters and stuff, you know, something very spectacular. Instead of that, come here. There are 3 people in this other region now. There are 2 others. And oh, fuck you.
There you are. I was starting to think that we would die here for nothing. Your cousin just passed through here with a horde of beasts, and he keeps sending us more.
We won't hold very long. We're not used to fighting creatures like these.
We are, and we will hold long enough for you to reach the heart, even if we must die in the process. But you must chase him. You must prevent him from performing the ritual at all costs. If Enon Milfrichteman dies, we're all doomed.
I'm well aware of that, believe me. But here come some more beasts. To arms!
Come, United. You will pay for what your brothers have done.
Wait. I'll stay with my people.
And I'll stay with her. One blade more can't hurt.
We need to prevent the beasts from following your tracks.
Yeah, we could use some help here, to be honest.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but the Moridigan isn't wrong.
You see? Over and done.
You should go now. And may the volcano give you its strength.
Well, good luck. Oh, and Siora. Kayato.
Yeah, because, yeah, let's all stay behind, motherfuckers. Thanks, man. Or just afraid. You know? Then let me go there alone. Oh, shit, what the fuck? Zero gave us vigor. No, and the most important fight is inside there, and then the fuckers go away. Fuck, where's all this weight coming from? Fuck, shit me. Never had weight problems. Why do I have like so much weight on me now? It was always like 200 nothing, 200 something. What the fuck is doing so much weight here? I know.
Is this the last time I'll see your face?
I don't know.
Go.
I would have thought if she wouldn't say goodbye with the kiss because she would have said something. Okay, but let's fight some monsters.
There you are. Praise the Enlightened. Your cousin...
has already reached the heart. Our other allies informed me. They are also trying to stop the creatures.
What do you intend to do?
Pursue him all the way there and do everything I can to stop him.
In that case, may the Enlightened keep you in his divine... Oh no. More beasts are coming. Be prepared!
Here Petrus will leave everyone leaves for their faction. Great.
Protect me in this battle! Be careful! Your armor is falling apart! May the battle engulf our enemies!
This time it's my turn. I'm staying with my people.
I knew you'd say that.
Well, I wasn't going to let the young ones get all the glory.
Your help would be a blessing, Father.
You see? You should go now, my child. Be careful. We are all praying for your success.
Thank you, Petrus. Be careful too.
Yeah, thanks that I have to go there all on my own. You bitches here. What army is this? This is the army of the Inquisition and everything, or what? Of Teleme. This is the Telemin army. One girl here. What the fuck? There better be some more soldiers inside or in the heart and stuff. The fuck shit me. Okay, they also are dead ones, but still, it's ridiculous. I mean, I expected a war, not a little battle. It's the final act. It must have been a huge war, man. Not a little biddly battle. I mean, I expected the war, man, not a little battle. This is the final act. Expect the war. A little biddly battle. Now they leave us alone to do the real important thing. I mean, fighting a few creatures out there until they die should all come in here. Fuck the creatures that come from behind. I mean, they can still fight them inside of here. What are they doing outside?
Constantine!
Restrain him!
I'm sorry. Why? Why have you done this?
But for you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to the old world. This old, dying world which, to survive, has betrayed, used, and manipulated us and would not have hesitated to kill us.
Perhaps, but
I've seen death, cousin. And I understood the vanity of it all. My father's ruses just so he could earn more power. The political bowing and scraping to preserve corrupted nations. I have been offered unrivaled power, allowing me to get rid of this. To send the old world back to its inevitable death and to build something new here. Something unique. And this new world is my gift to you. You and I could be its new gods, the immortal and benevolent monarchs.
He himself is the incarnation of the old world he is speaking of. He has its vices and its poison. For his own immortality, he's prepared to destroy everything around him, to break millennia of cycles. I implore you, flesh of my land, think of all the lives that will come to an end to feed his pride.
Don't listen to this old god. He's like all the others, after all, clinging to life. All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever. Come. Trust me. You won't regret it, cousin.
Who could have predicted, when my 2 young students left the port of Serene, that they'd become the gods of Teofredi, thus plunging the world into chaos? Certainly not me. So it seems that I am a poor teacher. Amongst those who had tried to prevent the ritual from taking place, only a handful of dazed survivors remained, helplessly facing hordes of creatures following the orders of the 2 cousins. Afra and Petrus, former rivals, fell together. They couldn't accept this treason from the one they believed in. As for Vasco, he managed to run away and join the Nort fleet. Rumor has it that he went to their island, his heart full of bitterness, and never left it again. With his help, Kurt managed to leave Teofredi, but only to die on another battlefield. Siora had done well to go back to her sister, who tried to lead a rebellion for a while, but just like the rest of the clans, she eventually acknowledged the power of their new gods. Exiled from the island, all our nations sunk into a state of constant warfare, each accusing the others of being responsible for their terrible defeat. The congregation is now on the verge of forming, and I have no doubt that the others will follow. The lives which haven't been taken by war will be taken by the Malicor. On Teofredi, the Norts report that nature has reclaimed its rights in the cities. After a period of chaos that saw the death of many rebel islanders, the survivors reportedly all ended up acknowledging the power of the 2 cousins. But sadly, this is nothing but hearsay, since the news we receive is scarce and getting even more so.
Hey, what are they talking about? It was a cool thing. I didn't want to kill Constantine. Constantine is cool, and now... But I mean, come on, son. Come on, son. They could have done at least a decent cutscene there. I mean, they had many cool cutscenes in the game itself. I don't know why they were so scarce with them in the end, and not even put one in the dialogue, in the epilogue, I mean. It's like Fallout and shit, those picture gallery fuck in the ending. Well, okay. But still a very awesome game. It was fun. Not really sure what the next game will be I stream. So far I don't really have one. Yeah, we'll have to check it out later. So... guess until... okay, maybe there's something happening now. No? Yeah. Okay, then. Let's... well, of course we can check out the other ending. Ah, come on, let's check it out. Though I don't really like to kill Constantine, but... the other ending is of course the good ending, and since we already are in the ending and only have to kill this dude there, this monster, we can check it out.
For you. For us. So that we may live free at last.
This makes no sense. Constantine, it's madness.
You don't understand because you're still attached to this old, dying...
Perhaps, but
I've seen death. My father's ruse, the political I have been. To send the old and this new one, the immortal.
He himself is...
All you have to do is to bind yourself here, with me. And we will be gods together, forever. Come. What a shame.
Good night, sweet prince.
After the fall of Constantine, my young student managed to establish stronger links between the old nations and the natives. Some of their Donegada were even invited to the continent, and with their help, it slowly became a land filled with life again. And for the first time in a long while, the number of cases of the Malicor is decreasing. Those who bravely fought at Dorhad Genadu were celebrated everywhere. After all, if it weren't for this unlikely alliance, the island would have fallen into Constantine's greedy hands. This victory allowed Siora to become the Marl of her village, but she often leaves to be reunited with the one she believes to be her soulmate. Sieglinde took Kurt as an advisor, but he insisted on keeping his place alongside his former student and friend, watching his back, as he always had. Afra set aside her weapons and went back to her research on the native culture and flora of the island. It is said that she is even writing a book with the help of Dunkas's clan when not visiting her friends. For his bravery, Vasco was awarded the rank of commander. He now travels the sea at the head of a whole fleet, but he often comes back to visit his brother-in-arms. Petrus's ambitions have finally been fulfilled. He obtained the much-coveted title of Cardinal. Despite the responsibilities implied by such a title, he still sometimes visits the one he calls his child. Despite the help Ulan received, which allowed him to restore the importance of the seaside Nemeus, he still had to renounce the role of Marl as he faced the contempt of the other clans. Her friendship with the Renaigse helped Deirdre to overcome her reticence. She willfully accepted to follow the orders of her new High King. Dunkas and his people spent a lot of time with savants and theologians. Patiently, they shared their knowledge of the Earth and learnt new techniques from one another, and in so doing, they restored balance between the New World and the Old. Following the investigations revealing the horrifying practices of Dr. Asili, the Alliance changed their methods and even appointed an ethics council to oversee the work of its scholars. The public revelations of St. Matthias's life led to a deep change in Teleme. The Ordo Luminis was dismantled for good, and the missionaries' purpose is now to establish dialogue rather than conversion. Aware that their culture of secrets would lead them to their demise, the Nords changed their methods. They welcomed numerous new recruits amongst them, notably natives. Under Sieglinder's control, the Guard returned to the honorable values that had made its reputation. And they did so all the more easily, now that their shadiest members were out of the picture.
Well, that was very black and white. Still cooler there to ran with Constantine, I guess. They don't even say what you are doing there. Did he die? No, they said that they meet with him, so said this brother in arms and stuff, but still they could have put a bit more about him. But yeah, like I said, very good game. Bit disappointing ending, but very good game. So until next time. Oh, by the way, did you notice that? Okay, the level up in the ending was a coincidence. But did you notice that I got 2000 XP for the last mission? I mean, like, what am I going to do with 2000 XP when the game is over then? And when I continue, I come at a safe game before the last fight. So what am I going to do with the 2000 XP? But well, maybe for the second part, and you start with what you have here or something. We'll never know. So until next time.